Hi everybody, I'm Travis with Lansing Motorsports and Lansing Auto Mart. You can find us online at lansingautomart.org or facebook.com/Lansing Auto Mart. This is going to be a little different type of video than I normally do. It's still going to be a test drive and review of the new Remington Pursuit 750 UTV. I'm down here in Kimberling City at Table Rock Lake, and the kids and me are going to run around and do a few different things, kind of showing you what you can do with the machine. And then towards the end, I'll go over some of the different features and everything that you'll find on the machine that are standard. Thanks for watching. Just like Cole right here, this video is going to be a little bit more relaxed than most of my videos. It's still going to have some great content on the actual machine that I'm doing a test drive and review on. But we are down here. It is 4th of July. Happy Independence Day, everybody out there. You can see way out there is my wife Kim, and then Blake and Hadley. They're all kayaking. They're way out there in the cove. We're just hanging out at the lake this weekend, and we brought this Remington down so we could do a test drive and show you some fun stuff. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Say hi, Cole. Give him a wave. He's gonna be shy, that's okay. I don't know if you guys can hear me with this case on my phone. We're out here in the cove. Blake and I are kayaking. It's Independence Day. We're having a great weekend. We are out here loading up the UTV, getting ready to go for a ride. We're gonna bring a couple firecrackers for the kids. We've got the official Red Ryder BB gun. You'll shoot your eye out. And we got the cooler. I think we're ready to roll. Go, Blake. Oh, good job. Good job, bud. Go ahead, Hen. Blake's gonna light it for Cole.
Oh, look, look.
Go ahead.
Look, Cole. Hi, Cole.
It flipped over. Wait, watch out. Cool, turn around. Was that cool? Blake and Hadley are with me. We just got done swimming down at the lake. We are getting ready to run down to Joe Bald Market and go grab some pizza for dinner. Grab their treats. We got our pizza up here at the little market. You guys ready to go? Yeah. All right, jump in. Well, we're back from the lake now and back in our showroom at the dealership, and I just want to show you everything that comes standard. So the way this model is sitting right now is exactly how you get it. So you come buy it from us, it would come with all this stuff standard. I do want to show you that, and then I also am going to show an option at the end that can be added to it. But you get what is pretty standard for the machines that we sell anyways. Now, if you compare it to some of the big guys, you're buying the roof, the windshield, back glass, turn signals, all that stuff isn't standard on most models, but on this Remington, you get a ton of standard features. So you get, like I said, you get the front windshield. You actually get a back glass as well, which is nice. So you have a nearly enclosed cab with the real nice half doors, rock sliders. As far as lights go, most of the models we sell have headlights with low beam and high beam. This one does obviously as well as brake lights. A lot of models you have to pay extra to put a turn signal kit on. This one comes with the turn signal standard as well. But then the really cool extra kind of Remington stuff, you get this really beefy front bumper. But not only do you get all those standard lights, you get these green kind of night vision lights on the, so cube lights on the front and rear bumper that are independent. You can turn on the fronts or the rears or both. And then you also have, like I said, the headlights, but you also have this really nice LED light bar that throws out a ton of light. You also get the winch standard with the synthetic rope. This color combination is my favorite, but they also, other than the green, they also make it in camo, and they make it in a kind of a quicksand or tan color. All of them are good looking, but this color combination with the brown interior, with the green body, and then these kind of bronze wheels with the really nice tires, it just looks killer. It's a really, really nice color combination on this one. You also get the rock sliders that protect the body when you're off-road. The Pursuit 750 is built off the same platform as Hisun's MP9. So if you don't know about that model, it just has really good suspension. And I say really good, a lot of the suspension that Hisun has is really nice suspension. I've personally owned a Stryker, which has just very comfortable suspension, rides really well off-road. This one is going to be even better just because it's not AA arms in the rear. It's AA arms in the front, but in the rear, it's got the rear trailing arm suspension. And I'm going to see if I can show it to you here. So there's the trailing arm down there with these giant rear shocks. So it does really well off-road. This one is definitely made for going off-road. Obviously, you got the nice little dump bed. Got a nice little tailgate. There it is in the dump function. I'll go ahead and shut it. Just show you the rear end of it. Like I said, you got the little green cube lights on the rear. Really good looking tail lights and tailgate on this one with the Remington badging. You've got your 2-inch receiver. This one's got so much on it, I hope I'm not missing anything, but I think that pretty well covers on the outside. Now on the inside, obviously just super nice branded Remington interior. So this model is fairly similar to Hisun Stryker models. Now this is a 750, so it'd be more comparable to the Stryker 750 where it's got the unlockable rear end. So in other words, kind of turf mode. So you've got your 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, you've got your rear diff, you can have it locked or you can have it unlocked. With it unlocked, that's when you would be kind of turf mode, so one wheel can spin at a different rate, meaning it won't tear up grass if you're turning sharp. You won't hear tire chatter if you're on pavement. So that's really nice. The one difference, you get a lot of exterior bells and whistles on this one, like the lights and the cool roof rack and that kind of stuff. The only thing that you don't get, that you get in the Stryker, is you don't get the technology stuff, so you don't get the screens and backup camera and stuff like that. So the Stryker, you win there, but this model, I think, is more for utility and hunting. But this one's got just super nice interior, cool exterior bells and whistles. So maybe somebody that's not really interested in the, technology, screens, speakers, that kind of stuff. This model comes with a bunch of really useful stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and kick on the lights just to show you guys what those look like. So now that I have the key on, you can flip on just the headlights to start with. That's the headlight switch. You got nice LED headlights. They're pretty much automotive headlights. They throw out similar kind of light. Then you have, of course, turn signals that'll flash either side. I don't know if you can see that in the video, but turn signals there. You also have a hazard switch right there. I'll just show you guys. That would be your turn signals or hazard switch. So you got nice LED accent lights on the top, the turn signals on the bottom, and then the headlights in the center there. show you on the back end. Good looking tail lights, brake lights, turn signals. Then of course, with the headlights on, you can flip the high switch and you'll get even more high beam. But even with the headlights off, and of course you could have the headlights on too. I guess I'll leave them on. So headlights are on, flashers are on. You've got these 3 auxiliary switches. So of course your 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive's up there, locking rear diff, winch in and out. You also have a wireless winch remote over there. But these auxiliaries are for the 3 different lights. So this one up here is gonna turn on your green cube lights up front. Let's see, this one turns on, yeah, the second one turns on the green lights on the rear. And then this one is gonna be, I'll call it the collapsed sun because it's super bright. It's the LED light bar. And it's gonna blind my camera for a second, but I don't know how this will show up on camera, but if I don't look directly at it, yeah, it's super bright, slim LED light bar. You got the headlights, turn signals. You got these cool green kind of night vision cube lights. Hopefully it's not blinding you guys and it shows up on video. But like I said, you can turn on those front and rear bumper night vision lights independently. So you can have the front on or the rear on or both. You can have the light bar on or off, and of course headlights, low beam, high beam, hazards, all that stuff you can turn on independently. But if you're out in the woods, this thing is going to put out all kinds of light for you, so that's pretty neat. A couple other things I wanted to show. Like I said, it's got a back window and a front windshield. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of dark back here, but you have these little turn knobs where you can twist them. I'm not going to take it all the way out, but you can twist it, have it fit through there, and you could really easily pop out that windshield. Same thing with the back window. So if it's just unbearably hot outside, you do have these open side areas, but you could easily take those out when it's unbearably hot if you're running around doing some chores and you want to let some air flow through. But the last thing I wanted to show you, I almost forgot about. I said there's one accessory that we can add to this. I'm going to go grab that real quick. So for the video, I just put one side on, but I was talking about there being an extra option. So this is not included. So you can add this hard enclosure to the Remington line. But this is what it looks like with it off on the driver's side. There it's on the passenger side. Got a really nice cab on these. They don't have a heater yet for this model. I'm not sure if they will come out with that or not, but it would at least do a lot to keep the cold wind off of you in the wintertime. But like I said, it's all easily removable. You can pop those 2 sides off if you opt to add those, and then you can really easily remove that back glass and front windshield. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, you do have nice side mirrors on this one. You do also have a little beep beep horn. I showed you all those switches earlier. You do also have a cigarette lighter style charge port, as well as the dual USB charge port, which is nice. Up is this model does currently have 48 months at 0% interest for qualified customers. So call us or visit us at lansingautomart.org and get more information, depending on when you watch this video, what financing deals we have available. But as of right now, they have 48 months, 0% interest financing, which is just an awesome deal. This is going to be the same type of operation as the Hisun Stryker. Turn the key, wait for your gauges to cycle. That'll give your fuel pump enough time to initialize. You have to put your foot on the brake. Then you can crank it up. We got park, reverse, neutral, high, and low. Put it in low gear. I recommend holding it and then tapping the gas to make sure you're all the way locked in low gear. This is similar to the Stryker gear shift, but different. The difference is it does have this little button on the side. I'm not sure how I feel about that yet, if I'm totally honest. I own a Stryker, so I'm pretty used to that. Having an extra button, I'm not sure that that's totally necessary. But similar to the Stryker, you can get this model in a bind. like if you're in low gear right now and it's in a bind, give it a little bit of gas, just barely move forward, and now you can shift it. If you have trouble getting it in park, keep in mind your foot needs to be firmly on the brake, but it's easy to be down low, or I mean even high is fine too, but just not way up here and trying to get that last little bit. If you're down, shift up all in one movement. It's a lot easier to get into park. One thing that is different between this and the Stryker is you also have a park brake. That engages the park brake, and it's going to show up here that you're in, well, that your park brake is set, but also that you're in park. But to release this park brake, there's a little button right here. Push that, turn it to the right, and push in. If you have that activated and you try to put it in any gear, it's going to beep at you telling you, hey, you got park brake on. Put it back in park, push that button, turn to the right, and release it. Then the light goes off. So you guys already saw me drive it. Like I said, just keep in mind, you can still get this one in a little bit of a bind. It's not a car, it's a UTV, so just tap that gas if you're in a bind and don't force the gear shift, and then you should be able to unlock it to get it back into park. One thing that we add to all machines, if you've watched any of my videos, you've probably seen this before, and there's been variations of which one we carry, but this is the battery maintainer that we include. So if you buy a machine from us, I just know that a lot of our customers, while a lot of them might use them every day, you know, there's quite a few of my customers that might have an extended period of time where they're not going to use their UTV. And so rather than having to take the seat up, get to the battery and put something on the battery, depending on the model, we kind of have them all in different places. On this one, this is the little dongle. So if you plug your maintainer that we include into this, plug it into your wall socket, it's a smart maintainer. It will keep that battery topped off all the time. So if you're going to go out of town or something like that, or not that you wouldn't use this in the winter, but if you're, you know, it's really cold and you don't want to use it for a while, just plug it in. It'll keep that battery topped off. It'll actually increase the battery life. It'll make it last longer. That's why car batteries last so long, because they're charged basically every day as you drive them. So sitting is detrimental to batteries. So that's why we put that smart maintainer. Just plug it in anytime you don't, you know, want to use it, or you're going to be out of town or whatnot. And it just makes it easier to start in the winter time and keeps your battery up. So this has been the Remington Pursuit 750. I hope you enjoyed the video. I appreciate you guys watching, subscribing, liking the videos. It means a lot to me. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. Again, I appreciate you watching, and stay tuned. I hope to have more videos coming out soon. Thanks so much.